the subtopic 4.5 and 4.6, the group 17 element and also the period 3 elements. In Psalm 56 verse 3, when I am afraid, I put my trust in you. So the first one, element in group 17. Okay, so group 17, here is a group 17, the yellow one. Okay, consists of fluorine, chlorine, bromine, iodine, astatine, and tennessine, TS. Okay, so group 17 elements are known as halogen. Okay, when you hear this word halogen, so you must know that halogen is group 17 element and exists as diatomic molecules. Diatomic maksud dia di sini adalah dui atom. For example, chlorine Cl2. So dia exist as Cl2 molecule lah. Begitu juga dengan the bromine, for example. Diatomic. Di di sini maksudnya dua. Okay? So this is the uses of group 17 element. The example uses of group 17 element in our daily life. Okay, chlorine in bleach. Okay, bromine as a substance in fire extinguisher, and iodine as a disinfectant. Changes in physical properties of element when going down group 17. Okay, going down group 17. So going down group 17, the physical state of halogen at room temperature changes from gas to liquid and finally to solid, as shown as here. Okay, so chlorine, bromine, iodine. So from gas, liquid becomes solid. Okay, going down the group, the increase in molecular size. Okay, remember, going down group, the size will increase because the increase in the number of shell containing the filled with electron. So going down group 17, increase in molecular size will cause the attraction force between molecules to become stronger. Okay, so the melting point and boiling point of halogen will also increase because more heat energy is required to overcome the intermolecular forces. The density of the element also increases with the increase in mass when going down group 17. Okay, so remember, melting point and boiling point is increasing going down group 17. Begitu juga density. Okay, group 17 element have different colors. Chlorine gas is greenish yellow, liquid bromine is reddish brown, while solid iodine is purplish black. Okay, so this is the changes in physical properties of the element in group 17. Okay, how about the chemical properties of group 17 element? So group 17 element have 7 electron in valence shell, meaning dia ada 7 electron valence. So in chemical reaction, these atoms will receive 1 electron, okay, and then forming ions with -1 charge. Okay, kenapa? Because dia mau achieve itu octet configuration, stable octet configuration. So here, for example, X here is the halogen, group 17 element. Oleh kerana dia mempunyai 7 valence elektron, dia perlu satu lagi elektron untuk capai 8, yaitu mencapai the stability of octet configuration. So dia tambah satu elektron di sini. So dia jadi ion negatif. Okay, ion negatif dengan charge -1. Sebab 1 itu merujuk kepada berapa elektron yang dia receive. Okay. So what will happen in group 17 element? Will it react with water, metals, or alkali? Okay, so reactions of group 17 elements with water, metal, and alkali. Chlorine, bromine, and iodine have the same chemical properties. Okay, remember, same chemical properties. Why? Because dia berada pada grup yang sama, yaitu group 17. Okay, group 17 sebab dia mempunyai 7 electron valence. Okay, cuma yang beza adalah dia punya reactivity. Okay, the reactivity is different but the chemical properties is the same. Okay, so when halogen react with water and the acidic solution is formed. Okay, for example here, the reactions of chlorine with water produce hydrochloric acid and hypochlorous acid. So this is chlorine, react with water, produce hydrochloric acid HCl and HOCl, hypochlorous acid. Okay, when halogen react with metal, a metal halide is formed. Metal halide is formed. For example here, the reactions of iron with bromine produce iron 3 bromide. Iron 3 bromide. So this iron 3 bromide, dia punya general name adalah metal halide. Iron itu metal. Okay, halide, this one is halide. Bromide, halide. Okay, so itu dia punya general name, metal halide. So di sini dalam contoh ini iron 3 bromide. Right? So when halogen react with alkaline solution pula, metal halide, and water will be formed. For example, here, the reaction of iodine with sodium hydroxide, alkali ya, will produce sodium iodide. Okay, this is sodium iodide, and sodium iodate 1, NaOI, sodium iodate 1, and also water. Okay, so this is the reaction with halogen with alkaline solution. Changes in reactivity of element down group 17. So this is down group 17. Okay, down group 17, the reactivity decreases. Okay, why? Because okay, chlorine ini di atas, lepas tu di bawah dia bromine, lepas tu di bawah lagi iodine. So going down group 17, the reactivity decreases. Okay, the reactivity decreases. Why? Okay, because going down group 17, okay, going down group 17, the atomic size will increase. Okay, the atomic size will increase. So this will cause, the increasing of the atomic size will cause the valence shell to be further from the nucleus. Okay, so this will cause the nuclear attraction. Okay, nuclear attraction force towards the electron to become weaker. Thus, the difficulty in attracting electrons to fill the valence shells will increase. The difficulty to attract electron will increase. That's why going down group 17, the reactivity decrease. Okay, so remember, for element in group 17, their tendency to receive electron, not to throw electron or donate, but to receive electron. So the smaller the size, okay, the smaller the size, the easier for the nucleus, okay, to attract the electron, because we know inside the nucleus is a proton. Proton is a positive charge. Okay, so the smaller the size, okay, the easier to attract electron. The bigger the size, the difficulty in attracting the electron will increase. That's why, okay, going down group 17, the reactivity decreases. Okay, itu adalah untuk group 17. How about period 3? We go to period 3. So period 3 is here. Yang yellow ni 1 sini, 2 sini, so 3. Okay, so period 3 dia consists of element sodium, magnesium, aluminium, silicon, phosphorus, sulfur, chlorine, and argon. Okay, so this is the examples of uses of period 3 element. Magnesium is a substance in a lighter. Okay, aluminium substance in cans. Okay, phosphorus P as a substance in firework. Okay, sulfur as a fungicide. Ini adalah untuk racun fungus lah. Okay, changes in physical properties of element across period 3. So going across period 3, maksud dia ini from left to the right of your periodic table, the atomic size will decrease. Okay, will decrease. Atomic size decrease, atomic radius decrease. Remember, from left to the right across period 3, atomic radius decreases, so the atomic size decreases. Okay, increase in the number of proton. Okay, remember bagaimana penyusunan the periodic table, dia punya arrangement adalah based on the increase in proton number, betul kan? So the increase in the proton number across period 3 will increase the charge, the positive charge in atom's nucleus. So the electronegativity of element will increase because the nuclear attraction force towards the electron increases. Electronegativity di sini bermaksud the tendency to receive electron. Okay, increase. Okay, so sebab itu daripada kiri ke kanan dia punya size decrease sebab pertambahan proton across the period 3 from left to the right, the proton number increase. So bila proton number increase, dia punya positive charge itu increase, so dia lebih senang untuk attract the electron. Okay, so that's why there are force between the nucleus and also the valence electron. Okay, the physical state of period 3 elements will change from solid to gas, from left to the right. Okay, nampak ni di sini solid, dia change to gas from left to the right across period 3. Okay, the same goes to metal element, semi-metal element, and non-metal element. Sodium, magnesium, aluminium. Sodium, magnesium, aluminium are metal. Okay? Metal. Dan silikon di sini adalah semi-metal ataupun metalloid. Okay? Semi-metal, metalloid. Manakala phosphorus, sulfur, chlorine, and argon, semuanya ini adalah non-metal. Okay? Non-metal. Going across period 3, the properties of oxide change from basic oxide to amphoteric oxide and then acidic oxide. Okay, oxide, properties of oxide maksudnya the period 3 punya elemen kamu tambah dengan oksigen. For example, Na, sodium. Na, sodium. Di sini kan? Na, sodium. You add with oxygen, dia jadi sodium oxide. Ini magnesium oxide, aluminium oxide, silicon dioxide. Okay? Begitulah seterusnya. So, the oxide properties across period 3 for here is basic oxide. Basic oxide. Di sini amphoteric oxide. Dan daripada sini pergi sini acidic oxide. Okay? So this one is group 1 and group 2. Okay? Sodium dengan magnesium ini di group 1, group 2. So group 1 and group 2 element form metal oxides that are basic. Okay? So when dissolved in water, both basic oxide will produce alkaline solution. Basic oxides also react with acid to form salt and water. Itulah base. Okay? Aluminium pula form metal oxide that is amphoteric in properties. Amphoteric. Maksudnya amphoteric adalah dia react both with acid and alkali to form salt and water. Okay? Able to act as both basic and acidic. Okay? Amphoteric. Kemudian element form group 14 to 17. 14, 15, 16, 17. Di sini ya, 14, 15, 16, 17. Adalah non-metal oxides. Then dia punya property adalah acidic. Okay? So when dissolved in water, the oxides of this element will produce acidic solution. Okay? Acidic solution. Acidic oxide also react with alkali to form salt and water. Okay? Itu adalah neutralization. So, can you predict the change of properties of element across period 2? So, yang kita bincang sekarang ini adalah across period 3. Bolehkah kamu predict dia punya change of properties untuk period 2 punya elemen? Sebenarnya dia sama sahaja. Okay, that's why kita hanya belajar period 3. Satu sahaja, yaitu period 3. So, yang period 2 lain itu, period lain dia sama sahaja dengan period 3. Okay? So, uses of semi-metallic element atau kita panggil metalloid. So, metalloid ini adalah semi-metal, maksudnya separuh metal, separuh tidak, betul kan? Okay, so dia have the both properties of metal and also the non-metal. These elements are weak conductor of electricity. However, metalloids are good electrical conductor at high temperature. Okay, so based on this property, metalloid like silicon are used as semiconductors in the manufactures of electronic microchips. So this photograph shows the uses of electronic microchip in the productions of computer and also mobile phone. Okay, so this is the examples of uses of semi-metallic elements. Okay, so that's all for today. Okay, in Psalm 56 verse 3, when I am afraid, I put my trust in you. So when we are afraid, we put our trust in God. Thank you.